right, guys, it is Blockchain coming at you with an exciting announcement. I am going to be doing another masterclass giveaway this February. So for the entire month long, for every single I guess we'll comment, like, and subscribe. So you have to have all three of those, but for every single comment on the videos, you will actually be entered into a drawing for a free masterclass. So I've done a couple, did a couple last year, but this is my first one this year. So all February long, make sure you guys comment, subscribe, and like the video. And just in regards to supporting the channel, I will be doing a drawing at the end of the month for one free masterclass. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the charts, guys. All right, guys, it is Blockchain coming at you with another Bitcoin technical analysis update. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Corey, aka Blockchain. I'm primarily an Elliott wave trader inside the New Wave Traders Discord, where I am actually a full-time professional trader and post up my charts. And I primarily use Elliott wave, but also use other indicators and technical analysis to complement my I guess really my entries, my exits, and my overall analysis. So if you are new to my channel, make sure you guys jump over here to my websites in the link below. Get my #1 trading strategy that is completely free. Get that little get in touch button. I'll send you a free video demonstration of how to set it up. And of course, the exclusive Discord where you can join for a 14-day trial for just 25 bucks, or you can do the yearly, which is actually half off the monthly subscription. And of course, the masterclass, which I'll be giving away completely free. I'll be doing one lucky winner at the end of the month. So make sure you guys subscribe, comment, and smash the likes on this video for your entry into the free masterclass. And then if you're interested in learning Elliott wave, no better place to do so with the Elliott wave masterclass from the crypto hippo himself. So cool. Without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the charts real quick and pull up some BTC. So overall, this whole corrective structure right here, if you're inside the Discord, I did post a couple entries in regards to this guy right here, as well as this one right here for a nice long entry. It didn't quite get up as high as I was looking for. I was looking for a 15K finish, or I'm sorry, 51, not 15, a 51K finish for some of these moves up. But it kind of looks like we just ran out of steam. You can see that, we definitely topped out here on some of the RSI levels and just didn't quite get the run. But overall, some pretty nice profits on those run ups. That's why it's always important to, protect your capital, whether you have a exit position that you have in mind already, or whether it's, raising your stop losses, trailing stop loss, whatever the case may be. So with where we are at the moment, this overall structure, looking for, I guess it could be a little bit more of a complex correction for a WXY, but we'll just label it as an ABC right here. And what I am looking for, I'm looking for this guy to come back down and at least test the 0.618, which is at 46.4, and also the 786 again, kind of double bottom right here at 45.650. Now, if we do break below this level here, which is at 45.800, we'll call it, it invalidates this being a potential wave one. So there's always a bull and a bear scenario that you want to pay attention to. In regards to this, could be our 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 to start off impulsively for a potential wave one. And this is basically our 3 wave down. We kind of have a little B wave that kind of goes like this, kind of squiggles out there. I'll label it here so a little bit better picture. But basically, kind of do this thing, a little squiggle up here. Hit probably the 618, 786, and then come back down like so, but roughly into this box right here. At least test the 618 is ideally what I'm looking for. Then, potentially blast off from there with another 5-wave move up. And now if that's the case, we're going to be looking towards, probably a high 50, potentially 60K at that point. So pretty important to watch how we react right here, but looking for more kind of a B wave to kind of get up here and then drop back down and retest the low. So on the RSI, we'll be looking for it to get up, possibly retest the bottom of the bullish control zone and then get rejected and go back down. The overall bearish scenario is if we do break these levels here, I would personally look for continuation to the downside, retest the weekly R3 at 42.5. We'll see what kind of reaction we get there. I would definitely expect a bounce off of the 42,500 if we get that low. But we also have the daily R1 at 40, but that's, we're not paying attention to those quite yet, but again, just want to be aware of it, and go from there. So, let's take a quick look at some ETH. ETH, pretty strong bounce off of this move here. If you've been following my account on ETH here, I've been really just looking for this whole thing to be potentially a wave 2, in which it absolutely can be, just in regards to this being an A, B, and a C, just kind of like how Bitcoin did. But you can see that overall, let me get back up to the 1 hour here. And so we had this move up, which I was counting as a nice 5-wave move. I was expecting us to test the trend line, which we did. Obviously, we went through it a little bit, but it bounced right back up. And potentially, be looking at this overall as an A, B, or really a WXY for this whole structure right here to be corrective. But being we did have a pretty strong support right here, right on the pivot at 1653 for this move up. It can very well be the start of something in regards to it being a wave 1. So move that guy there, but we got to get over, the 1850 has been pretty heavy resistance for us on ETH for really this entire run right here. Going back for the past few days. So really as of, February 8th, we've been trying to get over that 1850 mark and haven't been able to do so. But if you look at, let's go to some of the higher time frames here. Overall, you see that the RSI has been resetting quite nicely, even though that's been kind of consolidating under it with a few dips. With the RSI coming down and resetting, we're sitting back on top of the bearish control zone to eventually maybe give us a little bit of support and something to kick off from. So ETH looks pretty bullish overall. Looks like it does want some continuation to the upside. If that's the case, and this is our wave 1, let's get rid of that guy. Let's go and pull some new ones here. Oops. Let's see, it would really be, let's do this one just in case, because this is also what I was looking forward to is potentially as a 5-wave. So it also can be a wave 1 ABC correction here, our wave 1 inside of our wave 3. So that's what we want to be looking at as well. So that 25, we'll just call it 2550 for that 1.618 would really be our first target if we get our continuation to the upside. So we're talking about an solid $800 move to the upside right here to get for that wave 3, and then potentially for the wave 5 to finish right around 3,500 or so for this overall leg. So ETH looking pretty healthy, pretty strong, but again, level by level is what we're gonna have to play it with, just like always. Let's take a quick look at some DOT. All right, so DOT definitely hit the target of 26 bucks. Got a little bit higher at 29. So if you're following my DOT analysis, we definitely got to where I was looking for throughout this entire run right here. So what's pretty interesting actually is I think we can still go higher in regards to if this right here is a wave 1. With this little pretty strong move up with a 3-wave correction, I think there's room to actually go higher than even where we are for DOT. So if that is the case, we'll get our trend and we'll measure it off of this guy here. That's our A, B, and our C. see we're sitting right below the 1.618, which is pretty nice for a fourth wave. DOT, I think we have potential to hit $40 here on DOT, even with where we're at right now on this 4 hour. Can see that the RSI has reset very nicely, but we'll be looking for this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a fifth leg up to get somewhere between that $37 and $43 mark. I think there's still room to go for DOT. Boom, right there. Perfect. Love it. DOT's been absolutely killing it. Same with SUSHI. So let's take a quick look at SUSHI as well. Same thing in regards to, looks very much like a fourth wave, and looks like potentially to be the start of something right here. So these alts have been super bullish, and I was looking for really just entries anywhere between the $12 mark and the $10 mark for this wave 4, and potentially is looking at SUSHI on a higher scale to get upwards of almost $100 with the overextended waves that we've gotten so far for this run. But overall looks very impulsive with a 1, 2. This whole thing right here is a 3, and then with our fourth wave, and then up again for a fifth. So I think that fifth wave can be pretty drastic. We can get up to the 2.618 at $33. But I think overall, I think it's got room to go even higher with where we are right now. So I think 33 is ultimately what I want to pay attention to first, see what kind of reaction we get there, and again, take it level by level. But I think it's got room to run. And then of course DOGE. Let's take a quick look at some DOGE here. All right. All right, DOGE, pretty easy trend line with where we are at the moment. And I think overall kind of this looks to be more of our, again, fourth wave. I think that this being more of a WXY corrective structure. You can see that even here on the 4 hour for the oscillators that we've come down and completely reset on some of the indicators. Like, RSI at the bottom of the bearish control zone, price really hasn't moved that much. So it looks to be gearing up for another run. I am looking for, if we do come back down to just test the 618 really at basically 4 cents, maybe a smidge below it. If we get to 4 cents, then basically look for 3.7. But I think it's overall gearing up for a nice little run up to hit 17 cents, I think is where we want to look and pay attention to. That's, if it doesn't get overextended for the fifth wave. It does, you can start looking at it basically 30 cents at that point. So I think, again, it's got room to run. And I think, again, just kind of consolidating a little bit of movement at the moment, but would definitely expect a move coming up really across the board. There's just been a lot of consolidation as we've gone through, and we've been paying attention to some of these waves. A lot of consolidation, but I think there's room to get back up to the upside. So EOS was another one I was looking at where someone, forgot who it was, but made a comment in regards to it being a run, and it definitely has. So we're looking at this potential move here from the 2.4, which we bottom out at, and see, or call it 2.5, and getting up to $5. So we've had a 100% move on this run up here. And if that's the case, we definitely can see this as a 5-wave move up with a correction back, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's even got, there's a fourth wave inside of the third. So I think we can get up to 7.8 on this guy. If this is a wave 1, we basically have our 1, 2, this would be our third. Again, consolidate for a fourth, and then up again for a fifth. But it looks to be the fourth inside of the third, but EOS could be going for really 7.8. Throw a target on that guy. We made it over the 1-to-1 extension. Again, you're seeing some of the CB index, the RSI coming down, testing the top the bearish control zone. So we're seeing a lot of these resets super nice, which is pretty common for a fourth wave, but I think it's got room to get up really to $7 and beyond. And let me actually go to a higher time frame real quick on this guy. And that would put us close to double topping before from this move. So I think the fifth wave would, I mean, it makes sense for us to hit the 1.618, consolidate for a fourth, somewhere close to the double top, and then have the fifth wave break it. And again, you want to break it with vengeance and consolidate on top of it with $12 roughly. So I think there's huge potential on EOS here. So cool. Yeah, just wanted to keep it around 15 minutes, guys. I can do some longer videos later on in the week, but don't forget to smash the likes, hit that subscribe button, comment below for your free entry to the masterclass, and hopefully I'll catch you guys in the Discord.